information come to you. I don't say you did also outside this country. Well, you will be part of the program.
Of course, you go be through you text or WhatsApp where you go send. The usual text line is 077-685518 and the WhatsApp line is 076-812174. Send your comments and we will read them inside the program.
Well, it will be your voice.
My voice.
Inside the program, we will bring on the Chief Minister, don't call on government official them for me, they stay out of corruption. Well, the railway line under the bridge, a disaster-prone area around there. SANKEY Street Bridge, instead need attention. Black market dollar boys and talk on how the dollar they rise. ABERDEEN Beach Boy, they explain the issue at the back of the rock. This and more plus breaking news inside Wales in that atmosphere. Well, we'll take a break and join with sponsors.
Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
Fode.
Yes, Papa.
But do you send something for we? Nothing other than house for it.
Okay.
Airtel money now na orange money. Dial #144# for use orange money. Send money, cash money, pay your own bill with orange money and be part of over 15 lucky customers and agents them for win 1 million news every week for the next 10 weeks. This na the way for tell una kushe.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Alright, one for begin with this one. Also, the Chief Minister, David John Francis, Bindongo Waka, Professor, Bindongo Waka na Kenema District, also I talk, say they call on government to command their all for make sure say they pull on and don't put on at all inside any dabaru business with man called corruption. Now we join Aruna Patrick Camara as Ibn Dede.
I'm really pleased that all of the putuna they do for making a come welcome way. I thank my colleagues in there. They all don't left the work with they do. We all don't left Freetown for making come there today. I really say thank you, and thank you for all that. Mi daddy na Pangoma Ikomos. Geleno. So me now na Peking. Me not a stranger at all. So within all the honorable don't say not true. But then say you home, now you home, you don't ever forget you home. So I don't come back to them. So the message I want to get from now, we want help for develop and transform this country. We want help for develop and transform Lower Bambara. We want to help for develop and transform Panguna. So we want to start with small things that we will do for change the lives of the people in Panguna and Lower Bambara. One, free education. The president don't announce free education. Now, poor home accommodate. The mama and the daddy, them in the sofa. But then put faith for send me to school. They like today, me a professor. They like today, me a chief minister. I want to make una begin and be chief minister professor. So which I want to tell you, how we work together. We want to get chief minister, and I get for support him, and I get for pray for him. But this chief minister is different. Not to chief minister where they go take money. Not to chief minister where they go kapu and can share. And chief minister was straight. And chief minister we believe say, if you do the right thing, he will support you. If in sister self take money, he will put on herself. If in brother take money, he will put on herself. Because this country has for change. So I get for support the chief minister, for support the president, because the president said for change and transform this country. We don't tire for being poor people then. We don't tire for being underdeveloped. Flag on for town so. The money when they give to the people then, and they put it in their pocket, then they forget the ordinary people. And this chief minister not they do that at all. They not going to ever do that, and the one way they work with them, make the mistake, and they go after them.
That's what being a Kenema. Anyone for going a railway line under the bridge, well, a disaster prone area. Well, we are Chile Williams, good day, and send this for you.
Actually, that side, you know, like not true. We say they feel the pain because right now, as we see some places right now where they don't undermine. Some side the way people they right now they don't come out right now. They not able to leave the right now because of the rain. We don't know when how the rain get for can. If it is stony away, it's up here. I don't cause a problem. I don't really know what the government will able to do for put things in place because right now there are tricks right now. Some rain the way they can win a heavy rain there. Sometimes I can even come on let me inside for go sleep on the other side. I saw it.
Alright, so that big stone is on the end of this last one come on.
Yes, I want to come on right now. Every man they are afraid right now. Who say at the right now I'm not going to sleep for the daytime because of the rain we can do. Who say I sleep the place on the night.
Alright, so you see that house and we see that house in this house. What you want to say about that house kind of thing?
That house I don't really know what the government will try for put things in place because right now it's almost day by the morning. The most amount they did back, they leave the back. But by tomorrow we not going to know what to get for Apple back. Who's kind of problem back instead of crying, let Papa government will assist you. For put things in place. Look at that.
Alright, Salona, one place where you ask for them kind here so people can look under my but first thing be before they can go to the help. What do you want to say about that? Well, before ever that be possible, try put things in place on before ever that will happen. You don't see. Because of what you try for just like put I don't tell you so. Right, they see picking the right now, they play on the right now. You see, then the who knows so tomorrow then they go cut out, stone the hanging part of there, and then I'm picking the parent they not always do them. Alright, so this is going to go last night here after they affect you all, yeah? Yes, it affects you. Pass right now, say man did that on side of this so they say they will see pass what people with clothes and they are kind of them themselves right now. Pass what this or stone they have put some gravel for able to block it. Alright.
Well, I don't understand no Lucian because that kind of place
they call on government
for assist them back.
Yes.
Well, once you government go assist them.
Well,
anyway.
I think so before government they go assist them, they safe for assist themselves. Yes, because you imagine that kind of place speaking and they play on that. If that one they work, it go cover them.
Apart from that, if you script and then to the dream, say you move, you know. Anyway.
You know. We really call on authorities. Not for go assist them. I think them people need for do something for assist themselves.
Yes.
Because that place, they're not a place we habitable. Look at that house and eat.
Yes, you never know. Washington,
21st
perhaps?
century capital city, we got that kind of place today.
You know, perhaps the one government assistant for letting them move
government get book work, get book work.
Not to that kind there anyway. Anyway, let's look Sankey Street again.
Well, now the bridge, well, this Sankey Street bridge, INSEF, well, that's why they call on government for go assist. Well, we don't show you this Sankey Street bridge for long now. We show you this again. You know why? They go sleep wake one morning, they not see Sankey Street bridge again. You know why? Because it don't they undermine. Till Williams reach there, and let me see what you think.
Well, my new name is Takios Vandi. I'm located at Sankey Street. We don't send several requests to the government that are now when the SAPP government for them to assist for make this bridge. But yet still not see no help, we see nobody know they come. They come and take information and they go. And this bridge, they don't they hit. Now some people in the past will go do markets. Now they do business and all that stuff there. And if they at risks, you're not going to find where the bridge will collapse. That thing will go come for can do, and we're not going to need the help anything. And this particular thing now we need their help.
All right. But if I'm going to say, you can able to tell people how long this bridge don't take for this place?
Well, this bridge, they don't take over 25 to 30 years now. 30 years, okay. So from when they make this bridge, they don't do no maintenance on this bridge? No maintenance. And if you see by yourself, we hold the bridge on the crack. And even here, any car where they come, they don't see the eats. They eat. It might be say something, this case, this bridge will collapse now.
So what are they intervening now to government and to family where they looking at now?
Well, we try to talk to government, we can say at least now arm for can let them can make this bridge for because they are at risk. It really affect you now. But who are they in this vicinity now we know. So man are not can know. But when you see can this go no add it in it and I at risk. And if this collapse it will cause damage to other people. So no, we're not going to life can lost now. So now we could call on government for let them come for assist and make this bridge for you.
Well, we go straight to the dollar boys, as some people at salon don't they concern and grumble about the way how the dollar price just they go up like that. You know, the people themselves where they deal with black market to their dollar business themselves they raise concern. But how this dollar business they go up, so how will they affect them people here? We own William Wise. They go to the Central Business District and talk to a few of them. Mama, we are waiting at their reaction.
$8 and $0.50. What happened? The dollar is up. So because the dollar was still there anyway, the dollar is not get standing at price. So it move. But this time around they move slowly, but how you move first step. This time around you move so that way that's the money where they add for the dip and the dollar. I think you move for. You see, because the dollar they add $1,000, $2,000, $100. Or then there's the dollar they add now instead of 1,000 they add now then 5,000 for the day and 10,000 for the day.
So una's dollar dealer, waiting on a thing say na the issue behind this one way to go up so.
Well, the people they deal with dollars so we don't really understand. Because one thing, the people when they blame we say now we go there and streets now we dey use dollar. Me one for tell them say not to do. You know just popo direct now people the way they direct na street. The dollar where they na the country, no they can. The highest dollar where they can to win na $1,000, $200, $300. Nobody know the way they might take $10,000 captain and street for can change that. But you security, no they do that. So na small dollar na they can street to win.
Ali known Amaduba, you know, a businessman, I buy and sell different things. But me, she was concentrate na foreign currency.
Now we say the dollar they in very high occupied price. This not true.
Yes, it go up. But normally knocking the one side, it fluctuates. At times they go up, it can down.
But as it is now, how this thing affects you as dollar dealer?
It affects you big time because of some customer they been buy so they tell and so. Now they get misunderstanding from there. Sometimes you no go do business with you again because sometimes you say you want cheat on them.
So if they give a recommendation, what do you think for it to the authority?
Well, the authority, according to what me get to understand is No business, no if it's can foreign currency right now, presently, at this present moment. So now I make waiting scarce, it is very expensive.
My name is Salon. Well, the all this dollar increase here, and it feels so bad because carry the dollar to go up, it's a dollar cap.
So what you think is the issue of problem?
The issue of this problem is the money where we don't get it to the export. If you get something where they export out, when you foreign currency the kind side, that they look better. The price they look for control. But the moment you don't get anything they export out, when the dollar shop by the bank, you understand, it will become very high because the dollar is very in the go. That is not much higher.
But you think the government will able to stabilize this country presently?
Yeah, government will able to stabilize that. When we don't begin to export something out, when they export something out, government able to stabilize that. If you export something out, the dollar the kind side, everybody get the demand to the dollar, everybody get access to the dollar, the price they come down. But for the mere fact that way, not all man get access to the dollar short at the bank, that they definitely they go up.
Well, from the Dollar Boys, we go to the Aberdeen Beach Boys. Well, then they explained the issue at the back of the rock. Well, then first show something where some Arab take notice of. For sure say, Yana Africa or Africa, Salon inside the African continent, they show the African map before ever they talk about the issue. So they talk to Abiose Stanley Jr., we send up for we.
Of Aberdeen Beach.
So Saudi so?
Yes, so Saudi so you move here. And that's when you get here. Well, at the 12 for you next year, and the Africa map. It's not the Africa. And the Africa map of Africa, map of Africa. When a natural go for making stuff, we count it and I will inside. I'm in Titus by your free man, and within Aberdeen Beach Rock. I'm the vice chairman of that area. Message you are there. Inside the 90s, na been bad side, but for all the 1,000, all the youths, the young shall grow, don't grow. All the youths, they don't grow now, we are not on bad side. We are now, we take care of frontier now, we sweep the Sunday, anybody who can. You know, say, must give me something, we need taxi by force. But if you do something, you can't inside, can't enjoy it like this, that. Anything wrong, but we are not on bad side.
We see the issue of crime don't reduce at this Aberdeen Beach. Most people will see on a bad side, outside the thief, outside the jog bag. What's the message as vice chair for this ground?
Well, the message you are getting, God bless Samadia with the Congo Coast now. It's Kane and the ADC to deputy and to the vice president Kane. Yes, let God bless them all too. With the other man they will be ended because now they can make Aberdeen less with crime. Yeah, all crime again. But for inside this house, you know, Canada and South Samadia, I believe say no crime, no there again.
So what's the message you left to man who can on a beach, youth man, young man, and the one no salon?
I want to encourage them, the one no salon, so let them come. And then I mean, don't let them, if no there, then they kill there again. Pass them go kill now, go farm the Cali and square because of bad name. But the club, they only function well. The only thing I want, them man can inside, but left to the tourist board there. But the national tourist board, it's actually within a beach, but they're going to come and they so all for me, like half hours, they say so for big lab beach body. And when I come and another money, like they must have 1 million, 2 million. I go able to buy that kind of zinc that they know, I'm not going able. So what they say, let them less sweep at that side because we back in the sky. Wait if man can now, the one that then they pay woman done. Any bad man car, you can't do yourself one whole day. When the tell for say, say, Padusa come outside, when you tell we is that will not satisfy, but we say, well, now go.
We go straight from Aberdeen to the Salon Correctional Services. Then the people them we don't go through the jail term them for can be useful people in the society. We on Cynthia Kamara been good and look at the life of some of the prisoners them where they don't prepare now for left for come out after they don't done the jail terms. They don't prepare them so that they don't come again, come deep and bad trick, but they strengthen them for give them capacity so that when they come out, their life then will be useful. Cynthia Kamara been good and talk to the one waiting up before the unit will be explained more to them.
reason don't change from greed to corruption. Now when inmates kaya, when person kaya, to reform, you understand? So when you go come here, they go to the society, like you become a good person that the society. But it's kind of learn skills like carpentry, masonry, tailoring, computer illiterate. The only thing they try to do inside the prison now, they get people from outside with a trade center, and they send in people where they can lecture the inmates, where they can lecture in or trade with all the skills of trade like mason, carpentry, tailoring, electrician, various plumbing.
Okay, so since when this thing don't they go on?
Well, it don't go on for a long time, not only now at the starting. We don't do one before. We imitate if you do well to be, the comporting self fine, the land the job fine, when they get something where they go start life with. For them to go carry again. One for reduce the overcrowding. But right now, it's a choke. So of so doing, would they decrease the inmates.
Alright, thank you very much.
All right, well, from now on, we will bring on the other with Sheriff RAHMAN-COKER. Well, he is at work, so we on Dominic J.J. Tucker being talked to her, and this is sent to him.
And on over.
I've been Mohammed Tucker, been one of the constituency executive member, PRO for constituency 131.
Which?
Anyway, we thank to Mr. Fula, and the transition member for make this first bridge. For the first bridge, we've been there, not been there to standard.
Okay.
A well, also good, we request to me, as we are at that time when win election 8. I promise for doing, and indeed, it was, we're very happy for us.
All right, of course, you know, easy for a politician for me and then fulfill. And so now, feel about this one?
Oh, this man is a great man. We praise her too much for the promise he made. Although he don't be winning the election yet, but he still make the promise. He do what he promised for do. We hope so he will continue.
All right, so I was going to send to other politicians. Why don't we don't promise? Why wait sometimes somebody if he member self, why for payback?
I will send this message to all the politicians where they win either for APC, SFP, NGC. Do you make them not forget the area? The area where they support you win. They vote for you, they don't vote for you. But so long as you don't win, they not forget the area.
My name is Rosalie Place. This bridge, the way it's been low yearly. But the power of the Obayana and don't make it. But still, the way people will be there around for the cross because people can pass from up the first they come down, they pass always. So, but the local look and say the bridge not there in a good shape because one and get for the pass and the season come. When you can come, when big rain can come, the place can lost.
Okay, good.
The bridge lost. So people not able to pass. So I make RAHMAN-COKER come to tell and say, so while you help you for this bridge, so it's one. Be glad when you don't open and see.
Well, we will go straight for take one breaking news. Now, as one host the Bondi right now, we own man, when a Sheikh Ali Kale just send this one come for we breaking news. Now we get them quick.
Well, this one is interesting.
You tell like that people are now playing, I don't understand about fire.
Like the film that they look. Anyway.
Instead of the sense for
sense for festival.
And checking there for the fire force.
Well, I think for cancer killer.
Even inside Freetown, the fire force not capacitated in that manner. When we fight them kind fire, they much more now low side. Even Freetown they get challenges because of us. Then at some side where the fire force themselves not swift. Because you know go and bang old man for go out fire. You know, so they forget their presence in a different area. That brings me to remembrance. Aberdeen, they don't get no hydrants there.
I don't know they. Now they know more. Now one hydrant to get
a concentrated place.
Two.
You got how many hotels then they?
I know.
Now they all the entertainment sites there. Then if you not get any better thing in case fire outbreak. How they go do it?
It go very serious.
I think this question where I think the fire force they need for respond to and for respond to and fast because you know if I for prepare then you wait till the trouble don't be. You know they say prevention is better than cure. Anyway, Dan.
Alright, well, anyway, we are for bringing at this the former SLPP MP candidate for constituency 122, Ali Ibrahim Kamal Koyo, being go pay an unannounced visits for go provide lunch and some stipend for different youth groups in party headquarters. Well, he explained more to Ibrahim Alim Conte.
Because election done, and this time around people can come around at the party office. Some man they in high expectation. Man they hope, but I come rub skin with them and tell them say yes, we need for hope and we need for believe in the retired Brigadier Julius Madabio in presidency, and let us say after election we would have been give the responsibility for Tinab different constituency them, we not left them. So I come rub skin with them, and at the end of the day I come with small food for let them say yes indeed we are all friends, we are all one country and one people. Well, to the youth, we know the world today, they talk about empowerment of the youth. The world today, they talk about how best to pull the youth them from poverty and how best to eradicate hunger and also empower them economically to work. So looking at the very first one, through the sustainable development goal where they tell you about hunger, you watch say, we get plan, we get strategies. We talk about strategic planning, the tactical as well as the operational. Me go say this is my operational plan, yeah. But she say then get fed, yeah. Then get food for eat. Then at the end of the day, I get more plans within the next 1 to 2 years where I get for them. And some of them plans are like skills development for young people. People them there like within the party and whether within the party vicinity and the country as a whole. And ensure say this is my dream. When I be the campaign, one of my slogans I say with Koyo, the youth still have a dream. Dream for make them become youth entrepreneurs. Dream for make them become skilled up through skills and training. Yeah, so this dream are still one for Palaram. Election or without election. I make a come to them and tell them say yes indeed. I still believe in that statement, I still believe in my word, and indeed I get for Duam. And this I make I decide to create the platform. First for mingle with them and give them food. The next plan now how best I will be incapacitated them through skills development.
Okay, Dalmas Daycare and Preparatory School don't just celebrate the second graduation now with Bafos. We own Athanasius Septimus Omojowo Pratt being talked to the proprietors at the school.
Yes, family, Mrs. Majo Yematoka, proprietors of Dalmas Daycare and Nursery School. We are in, as far as we're concerned, at the preparatory stage of this now, because today is a wonderful day at Dalmas School, because last year we nursery 3 people that they graduate, 6 of them will graduate last year. Today, now the 10 that they graduate, which means that the educational sector would already do extremely well, excellently well, because at Dalmas we get extremely good in the work they do. We get trained and qualified teachers. We get good caregivers there. where they take care of the daycare picking. We get enough learning materials there. Because when they talk about toys there, it's not just about toys. They should be learning toys where in the picking they're able to learn something.
How for go under?
Yanda, if you want to go there, from Regent, immediately after Orange office, you get 2 buildings after. Then they see one shop where they call Zara Enterprise. Opposite Zara Enterprise are the DALMAS daycare and preparatory school there. So I encourage parents then. DALMAS, we get a bright beginning for Pikine. DALMAS, our motto says touching lives forever, and it did. We don't touch so many parents picking their life then. And we don't touch them picking their life, so not for now, it's forever. So I encourage parents then, enrollment don't start. Now we go and do inquiry, so that on picking they go start from daycare up to the nursery and proceed to the primary school.
All right. Well, this concerning water business around one place where they call Kamayama and Pentagon community. Well, that area then they suffer for water business. So they need to get like well outside and we will forget water. So the Salon Social Aid volunteer then battle for letting go get water well so that we will forget this water well. Yvette Cole-Smith being send this interview for you.
Yes, my name is Mohamed Tutukama. I am the liaison officer between the project and the community.
Okay.
Slab, now they can build this construction supporting by UNICEF. So after August 14, the CCS water business, the struggle people in this community. So Mr. Alfred, director, he led this project to UNICEF for provide water facility in the community because the people them who the disaster be all the well don't bear with people them. Who some people them no able to pull them.
So this water they can't give them, so they go able
to so that they avoid they avoid that water well, water outside the people they don't beg die.
All right, I think it's a long chat. We could just take a short break.
All right, well, you get the hook.
Quick one, let me see what thing come today.
Well, formally, the person that see on the screen, he named Simeonette Pontes, in the executive director, Miro. Well, it is also for talk what one campaign we go tell you about. Simeonette, tell family I do.
Family I do.
All right, now what's in this campaign?
Okay, so we campaign name Inspire Her campaign. First of all, me on our organization where they work with young adolescent girls and young women them. So because we believe say all women na be once a girl. So the challenge we got people they face right now, not new to women them. The challenge way young women they face right now, not new to elderly women. And so we decided to call it Inspire Her campaign because with a future 20 women them from different professional background and different age them. And we look at how the adolescent life be look like, how when they be young, when they say be young, how waiting their life be look like, and how they overcome the challenge. Because the woman they are not just any woman, but woman the way they story then go speak to the lives of girl picking them a young woman them.
So how do I select them?
Well, we get we committee we look at women the who say they excel right now. So we scrutinize and look, say, okay, we ask about them and say, this person, okay, how waiting I be life, like waiting in story. For example, we look at there is an individual will be feature where she was a teenage mom and later she was raped. So like when they share in story to girl picking with na teenage mom right now, or any girl picking or woman we don't face rape, you go understand, say yes, this person they don't go through the same thing, but it come out of unsuccessful. It still be somebody in a society where society proud of. So they look at different things. Some people, some young girl picking and challenge their looks. So we even get somebody else who we feature. When a prominent woman, I don't want to say the names now, so people go be eager for look the video them. Where insecurity will be getting in looks. Big woman we don't even expect that. So I mean not be one person bigger than they will be then at school. I be dry bad, I be feel about something else. So if you see somebody where don't really make an society now, they tell you say insecurity will be getting in looks, you don't say okay, not to me one get a problem. But still they don't stop and for be this prominent, useful, smart, bold, successful woman will be in the society. So now so that the essence of the campaign and then.
So you think say them picky are one of the try for go inspire, then go get for follow the example of them big one and they listen to them?
Yes, because now people
but I just want to have something you do.
No.
How sustainable this can
okay. First of all, when we don't do the video there, the interview them, we they make short documentary. What we they go play in our schools that we don't select and communities that we don't select. Though because we know for say young people that attached to social media now, we they make short video clip then for the people that, and this one so feature people that we just they free time. So the next one what we they do, we they take into the province because we get women they also they excel within the province where some people not even aware of them free time. So we don't also look at them. So not so just one off campaign. That's something we don't really do like annually. This year we look at free time. Next we look at.
So whose impact actually is to create, you know?
Okay, because one thing I realize, say now we problem as young woman and even as girl beginning, now the low self-esteem, the confidence. Because I believe say if somebody get confidence in himself, no matter what person say to you, it not they get effect on you. Let's say for example, another person will feature if you get problem with. A teacher tell and say he look ugly, and she's a beautiful woman right now. In teacher tell and say he look ugly, and he say he fool. So imagine from where they at school, where in teacher tell and it's still then I aid. So we believe that people they go through that kind of thing then, and then they go the affect in studies because imagine they don't tell you say you fool or your teacher don't tell you say you fool already in school. You go no matter how you study, not that what they go to always come back to you say. So I actually fool no matter how I study I'm not going before for actually succeed. So if somebody will not make another tell you say yes, Mr. Let me tell me say I fool and Mr. be actually one for believe say I fool. But I talk Mr. out of I get so help. I be go meet this person will talk to me, this auntie will talk to me, we make at the end of their career like say waiting our teacher say not to sort of for turn out for be and if you see you okay me I was not that bright in school. I can always bring her back to me because just like I say all woman now be once a teenager and I be once a girl. So at one point I be really actually feel so full. Tell me, some people go survive, but like sometimes when they go through them battle and you're not able to express yourself. I remember when I be the primary school, one boy he be really smart in school, but one day like all today they say ultimate tab, they don't say ultimate tab, but they say ultimate tab, like you go excel and one day tell me say you really full. I go tell me my mama of course will not be always like for going to school for go talk to teacher. They say maybe teacher go put your eye you and all. And when he say you know they go talk to the baba say now my bottom is full and he be still left na me head all time like I dey feel now with it. So one for me girl picking and no for say okay the self-esteem part. You as a girl picking if you believe yourself you know say me no matter if person say I war what's important. Now that I learn waiting in my head and tomorrow I go be successful person and now find it in a shop. So when you get your money, you go do your hair, you go do your eyelash, whatever thing go make you look nice. So like also confidence. A lot of girls begin as button and say, hey, fine oh. Like it feel good button because now us sometimes I might not even understand say for tell you picking say you look good for compliments you picking. So if Bobo go compliment and at least. If the video say, this Bobo I actually like me, then you will see before you think of it, you don't call and I don't get
So this dynamics where you don't explain, so
yeah.
you really need a holistic approach because you get the parents as get a role for play, for make you picking for prepare. The teacher also gets a role for play for not talk something where go dampen the picking spirit.
Yeah.
So in this campaign, you get any intention for extend them to that category of people, yeah?
Well, one thing, when somebody that explain his story, let's say for example, where they because ask them about in school.
No, just go straight to the point.
Now they tell you
aspect of that for them category of people or for the picking and more.
Well, with the target to picking them more.
Yes.
Because like if inside their mind they believe say they are winners, then they can win.
Picking them more.
But if you now big person, you yourself look and you can understand. Say if imagine that somebody that say me teacher tell me that.
It's about either the teacher.
Yeah, the teacher na big person. Now they say the teacher self when you watch who go play at school.
Of people then.
Yes,
who play at school for themselves.
He would play at school. Teacher themselves they watch, and we therefore also play on television, not to just the school and the community. Right now, so far we get Amnet where they help we. And I get good friends that we done they use camera and we'll be there for one project where myself know how to handle camera and I get access to her. So some of the interview that I myself go do one.
Okay, not to that end of the team. You say television. That means when I get for can pay for it.
Well, not necessarily. I believe so go lobby.
What is you believe in?
So the people are given the consent. So.
Yes, of course, yeah. Because we tell them the dynamics of her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we turn the microphone out to you, family. Don't they send you comment inside the program as text or WhatsApp message. And they start with the WhatsApp line. This one say he a bit worried for in personal safety and the area also in tap with this experience where he don't see. He say, but he thinks the public need for be aware of waiting the electors, the people that they elect, they do. How the people that they elect connect to this?
Well, I don't know.
Get the story for send more. Let me understand better.
Maybe you can get your meaning. Anyway,
yes.
They say so that kind of place in the city of our government for do something, but that prone area there for concerned citizens.
This one say, Bobo, it look like President Madabio and in government ready for fight corruption and all government workmen for be corrupt free long time from Kriobo in a region.
But this one say we used to say that so they're going to look at that SANKEY street bridge so it cause problem. SLA on for do something but that bridge there, Madam Aisha Kamara na Kongoton.
This one say disaster prone area there's so plenty within the city. Thanks to we use for we will bring them to the fore from one concerned citizen.
The government really need for pull people them that disaster prone area them. We don't want any disaster again for like happen. Now we country from Jamakati Academic Textiles.
This one says, Assalamu alaikum, Lucian Ganda. God bless una for the update. He said, me na Karamo na Grassfield Kisi.
Alright, from Karamo, say that place na railway line, in reality in bad shape and people need for come out of that place day from Samuel and Akolia.
This one said, do you have me family? Una not give this government bad name, yeah? Una way they live na the water side. I see una fire. He say una all time they for make Masibo meet una from Kriobo in a region.
Alright, this one say the disaster prone community and too plenty in the western area. Government for begin talk about mass relocation to we 14 bigger provincial districts. More hosts, more job, basic facilities in our provinces are the only solution from Victor.
This one say Daniel Lucian. He say may God bless una for the good work. Jibril, when I can call Jibedino na Sakila would send this one.
He said, we used to say, me and my team, we appreciate the tireless effort for the new appointed Director General and staff of SLBC for news report, information, education, entertainment across the country from Handsets, Bangoa, and Sumalato.
This one say we use, he say, I really appreciate una for the ethical information. Also this person say, ethical information when they give we thanks from Hakim Sise. Na New England Ville.
Say bravo to the Wayus team for being with information about current issues. The people of Lunge greatly appreciate our effort. Pastor Moses Seri na Lunge.
This one say we use and they call on governments for pay attention to that Aberdeen place for protect that site there so that it will be like a monumental. Thanks to the Wayus team from Donald Sheku na New England.
So we used to say the dollar business, so the Ministry of Finance need for do something for concerned citizens.
This one say we use waiting that honorable do na that area na good example where other honorable and same way so can follow so that development go be even na the country and self the workload go reduce from Mr. President, from Prince Money, wait up na grafting.
This say Pontis, if possible for join on a campaign, how? Contact you.
Pontis go explain that. This was a plenty thanks to all the way you team. We appreciate you so much for the good work we will do all the time because you not send in name. Alright, I think say that for take small tidbits and discuss this place where we know the report for today. Tell them put light there. The lights don't go, don't the light don't vanquish and the problem don't begin back. The Anyampi then still they go to that place there. Well, this incident in be Friday night. We say one prominent lawyer being the drive along the Moriton Day for approach Aberdeen Bridge area. As they drive, so Yampi them come out Nala Bengon side by that grammar school area, open in motorcar and pull in bag. Where inside the bag money be there inside laptop, bank ID card, driving license, etc. etc. This is one big lawyer with a Floyd Alex Davis. Now then do this tier too. And then Yampi then don't begin at that place stay back. And this started the season, and the place came dark. Because lights not there again.
Well, I hope the police will get this information because look at the talk, look like this service streets and say and abandon them and then they. But we don't see any effort with police to for do. I don't believe say police when they get the information. Now when I say community police.
For act upon them.
When the community inform now, not you know they happy look now so that young boy and I don't get only creep a small thing. Now this I call this place.
Leicester Road.
Not to Leicester Road. This
which one? I'm saying now leave me the talk.
Now leave me the talk. Now who's that the place there by this model school?
Now Leicester Road and in there.
Leicester Road.
Within that area they get nothing any police post there.
Police
because
do
and they call on government for make police post there because they are young people don't torment them. Well. Alright, they go before now and go to Bishop Buffman United Methodist Church. We'll go for host revival. This revival is a 2-day revival where they will host. For sake of that, one power man, San used to say, we talk to Reverend Mrs. Daisy Essen Block, where are the pastor in charge. Now we are what he say.
Now revival, now we get. For revive, we sold them. We dey eat food every day. That food where we dey eat, that drink where we dey drink, now for the physical body. The soul, it need the spiritual food. And so in as much as we dey take care of the physical, we also want to pay attention continually to the spiritual. Finally, we come and tell thank you to Papa God. Let we join with spirits man then together. Let we celebrate God in goodness and get we self-revived with the things of God.
From Houston to Houston, this revival will take place.
The revival, now Bishop Buffman Memorial United Methodist Church, together with his sister churches of other UMC churches them, and also Lion of Judah. We also get we neighbor. When our faith assembly, we all can do programs together. With a call on everybody where go hear this message. Let it get the opportunity for make it come at Bishop Buffman United Methodist Church. We then at Bright Street, Brookfields. And this revival, it will get for take place on the 5th and the 6th of this July month where we don't start soon. And it get for be 6 o'clock every day. The 2 days, that's 6 o'clock, we will start the revival.
Alright, one for being on this flood will be in King Tom, while we on they were Toronka, Senna for me.
For the problem we affect the area. The south side in Akintom, aside from Sinfo small the gap, that side the water no one they affect today. What come on Guinea Cam? What's company they call it Sky Company. The Sky Company, they can't turn the shaving
and the government say they don't block the disaster how they take place.
All they talk and them if we say now waiting safe. And then not told them they now walk to the car and go we now we stay at the place this. The number 2 back the bomb place now. Who said him to come for empty.td? They never go empty.td. They take the place, they sell and give them a million. Then they go to plantation.
Carry machine for go turn.
All the gutter, they bumbo the dotty, they can't turn inside the gutter. And now the gutter don't block. And now the water in no get side for going game. The water high they come and they go no side. Now one side no more the base. Right now, if na lad they like, una go to community, una go out to community. And big people don't go there, big personnel don't go there. Once of 10 city council and go there, the meeting are inside the gutter, they clean the gutter. And they try to explain to the man, 90 man say not to me council. That's about na me dey inside the gutter. Because right now the place, the shit on, inside them they go to the shit in a bomb. Then they go to and they give people don't go big parts up there. They don't sell it all, give people there. Now the shits now once we now they can, now before we now they can't turn the shits. Yes, the water they call the shits all team. They count now place there, and one day water now affect you and I don't tell what they do. Papa government. And after God now, nobody no do we pass now. Now beg who they beg for that una go help we. For say if I'm new, when I don't see how water they destroy life. So before then kind thing and then they take place, while when I go there, if I check then go check that gutter there for me. Let the water go get access road back let pass. Because that water they cause problem. From 3 o'clock where that water they start, I don't sleep. And then I don't say the game done for me.
The dirty for go, they go the dirty day. Now people in compound and they can't put now.
All right. Well, we
massive flooding.
I'll tell you anyway.
You know, like time bomb. Some places that time bomb.
Yes. Well, quickly, make we
yeah, I think
round up with you, Pontis. You get one text.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, if person want to be part of the campaign, you can contact me at 23 Passive Street now with office space. And I want to say a very big thank you to the woman the way they take them time for actually give me the grant to the interview. And want to say a very big thank you because so not support me financially but different ways there to Amnet. We want to say thank you to 50-50 Defense for Children.
Thank you.
Yes.
Not we're not going to take all that.
Quick, we're going to converse quickly.
This 21st century inside capital city freedom na this Akpata Lane to Bar Street Junction na this field and the brook but here when you put brook plus field together how you call them na brook field not so this road don nyama walk lane to Bar Street Junction inside brook field nyama lekai nyama so picking grave bo na walk lane Bar Street Junction bo. If motoka fasten for the pass here 2-3 times for the day, what thing go happen to that motoka they on that carrier bo? Who don't go answer me bo? Like who spare partner so fake and losses to motoka owner them bo. Lion Mountain Road Authority Lion Mountain Road Maintenance Corpo. Una turn attention Walk lane Bar Street Junction inside Brookfield want attention just like all that street and lane and road they right around this Republic of Lion Mountain, more like the capital city. Where they would and they don't nyama like I walk lane to Bar Street Brookfield Lion Mountain nyama. So tell them turn attention to this nyama road here so. You dey na you small corner walk lane nyama.
Alright, okay, well, the last set of text before we go, this is I want to tell you, thank you for to give you the important news from Martin Sankey Street.
This one said, we are telephone security for monitoring and street market. He said he used them, now then they collect money from trader them without cleaning the street. He said, but only the youth man them, now they no more organized cleaning that side from Abu na Egan Street. And this other one say, we used to want for draw attention to the program for making a throw light on education business. For them college funds them, where they're supposed for turn at least the 31st of July. He say, and just before the end of last month, form them done. He said that they're very frustrating. He say, don't work on very hard for gain requirements for get admission to the university only for make it can get this kind of a thing from P.S. Isaac Jr.
So when you say Railway Land Service Street, Sankey Street and Aberdeen Bridge need maintenance for Salon Road Authority. Well, this one coming from Hanset Bagua na Somalaton.
Alright, this one at it to get Aja Wulai Jaba in Etia, Ebitap na 19A, Tonda Hill, Kisi. He lost from June 25, where he lost around 3 o'clock something. They said not see him. So if you see this Etia Titi, where na inem Aja Wulai Jaba, do your contact 099062434, or you can go to the nearby police station, or you can come now we use of social welfare.
It's a well done Pontis. Say God go help una and una thank you for a good work from Aberdeen. I've got plenty more text, but one for bringing this last one to una. Now remember, we try for always that we health corner we can bring Asana to in case come up. One in company, young lady saying no one for make them see face on TV. Her name is Fatmata A. Kamara, 24A Beckley Drive. They call it 50,000 in a student. They say for Asana 2. In number 088-850707.
Alright, finally for the go, let me give you the common sense. The common sense for today say, before by the time we're big full person, go to notice what's in the happen at the game, the player they all go down disappear.
Well, so it'll be by the time we go pitch up and make be a man, for light stroke. So till we meet again, well, we want to tell thank you to our guest, Pontis with January, and all my we put on this program for making rich on Lucian as the producer. Mina that must say bye-bye.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
Fode.
Yes, Papa.
But dear, send something for we. Nothing other than a house for it.
Okay.
Airtel money now na orange money. Dial #144# for use orange money. Send money, cash money, pay you own bill with orange money and be part of over 15 lucky customers and agents them for win 1 million news every week for the next 10 weeks. This na the way for tell unakushe.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.